Evening, everybody. It is 5:20 in the evening on this Tuesday afternoon, um, the 19th, and this is your closing comment video number 2117. And it was a very strange day. Most of it was, if not directly related to, was at least influenced by um, Nvda. Um, it got down as low as 850 right after the open, then rallied as high as 905. The close of business at 4 o'clock, it was 894. So much closer to the high than the low, and up 9.5 on the day, and is currently trading at 888 and three quarters, and that is up only $4. So it has come down a little in the extended hours. The rest of that group actually had not a bad day, but not overwhelming. We had AMD 181.38, and that was down 927 or 4.9%. Um, we still have some earnings to come this week in Intel and a couple more. But the big mover there, aside from Nvidia, was Supermicro. Closed the day yesterday at 1,000.68, and I'm sure everybody knows now that from the beginning of January, when it was trading at 306, it has moved as high as 1,229. It's this Today was the fourth day down, and the close here, after being as low as 863, the close was 910, but that 910.52 was still down $90, and that was on the basis primarily of the fact that they're going to issue 2 million shares. They're doing a secondary. Um, we had Meta, which was down to 481 during the day, closing 495.39, down just $1.59. And we had Apple, which was as low as 173, also closing near its high at 175.76. Um, there was some news that Marriott, JWN, was looking to go private. This has happened a couple of times. The last time that the family wanted to take it private, nobody was willing to finance it. And my recollection was that was around $40. Today it closed 1867, and that was up $1.61 or 9.4%. On that same news. So I'm sure that we're going to be getting a little bit of information, a little bit more information. And one of them that I mentioned this morning, which was Fusion Pharmaceuticals, it closed right on its high at 21.19. Actually, 2 pennies off the high. Um, 2119 up 1055 or 99%. This company is being bought by AstraZeneca because they have some interesting stuff going on there for cancer. They're called radio conjugates, RC. They're paying 2.4 billion for it, which is $21 now, and a non tradable contingent payment if they meet certain of the projections of $3. That's why it's selling for more than the bid price. Chart on the screen is the oil, and it continued again today higher low, higher high, up on the day 57 cents. Give you a look at this on a weekly basis. We are in this, and we came very close today to the 100% rule, sale of half. Um, Actually, the options closed at $1.65. That was up 28 cents or 20%. We're in them around 90 cents, 90, 95, in that area. So um, this has been a great position. We haven't sold it yet, but seeing as the chart looks the way it does, we are right under the this moving average, which is the 100-day. We touched it this morning and pulled back a little. If we were to get maybe up another three-quarters of a dollar, we would get out. And frankly, if we don't, I'm just going to sell the position. I don't want to see it. It could move back down to 79 or 80, and frankly, I don't want to sit through that, even though these options are for next month. As far as the rest, we are short the silver. The silver was down a little today, down 13 cents, got down to 24.92, closed 25.13. We'll have to see how that acts overnight. The gold was also down. Uh, the dollar was up, even though the bonds were also higher. The bonds were actually up exactly what they were down yesterday. And Bitcoin, while it did get down to 62,510, managed to rally to 64,595, closing basically right on this 5 day 5 week moving average and right around the last breakout. So we'll have to see it. And these may be going and going sideways in here to consolidate. Okay, tomorrow, of course, we have the Fed at 2 o'clock, and the press conference at 2:30. But we also have mortgage apps in the morning at 7 a.m. And then we have the EIA crude inventories at 10:30. But clearly, the main attraction is the FOMC. So there you go. I hope everyone had as good a day as we did, and I will be back first thing in the morning.